Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Heroes of Might and Magic 3 Horde of the Abyss. It's the Forged in Fire campaign. We're on mission 3. Please help the poor children. We need 50 of each of the precious resources for that. We'll see if we can make that happen. We do need these precious gems and other resources. Let's see what we can do. Because I believe, yeah, that's right, we're doing some sort of transferry nonsense with these heroes here. So we'll put Todd in this position. We'll then get Ian Scythe here to transfer. So she can keep the cart and so on. We'll have Frederick come back up as planned. He can take the fresh units. And also hand over this head of Legion. Help us get some additional gunslingers. Don't think there's anything else we need to transfer at this time. So Todd can transfer the head over. Anyone could go back where she belongs. And Todd, well, he might as well collect these resources and stand on this trading post. Because it might be useful to use this to collect additional resources in the near future. Speaking of resources, this warehouse of wood won't go amiss. After all, we do need to open up this 150 wood quest guard to gain access to boats. There's also some more guards around here we'll need to open up. Void, meanwhile, was here in this jungle area because there's plenty of gems. We do need these gems. Zounds of diamond golems guarding the gem pond. I might not bother with the gem pond. That might be a bit much for me. But there is a cyan one-way entrance and a cyan one-way exit, which means this area here is a way that can be used to get across to the Eastern Front. So Frederick could actually pop over and actually deal with Solendore, for example. That could be useful. We'll have to keep our eyes open on that possibility. Meanwhile, Henrietta should continue exploring in this direction. Let's see what we can discover, shall we? Frogs! That's useful. More gems. I'll take it. Get a little merry tune. Actually, I suppose Tankred can sit here. That's a good turn. Well, we see enemy movement. Solendore continuing to faff around aimlessly. So there's a pirate over here which we'll need to keep an eye on. Ancient behemoths guarding a campfire. A nymph waterfall containing 48 nymphs. So, that's something. There's a nest there as well, which could be interesting. We'll continue to explore for now. Gather this crystal. There's also a ranch here, along with some armadillos, which wish to accept us. Excellent. Well, we'll certainly take more living creatures. I don't think we'll have good morale anymore, but 72 armadillos isn't bad. Let's make it 78. There's also a throng of liches. Don't know if I want to fight a throng, so we'll just move along, shall we? Maybe into this portal. As for Frederick, what can he get up to? We could potentially start thinking about this dragon utopia, or perhaps fighting the bone dragons. Because if we're going to have him reinforce and assist on this eastern side of the map, that's going to be useful. Then again, there's also this pirate down here we should consider and contend with. So let's, for now, could attack this throng of enchanters. I don't see too much of a problem with that. We'll do that. We'll cast off that slow. Actually, did I want to do that? No. How about instead we cast Forgetfulness? They slow me, but that's okay. That's okay. The men with their blue squiggly robes Gotta watch out, these people are gonna try and double move us, aren't they? Yeah. I'm not sure if I'm happy with that many grenadiers perishing, though. You know what? One more try. We will cast Forgetfulness. But we shall give these bearded men something to attack by placing the sentinel automatons here. And they just cast haste on themselves. Never mind. Cross the entire battlefield and murder everyone. It's ridiculous. Let's not have that happen. Let's have something else happen. Who would have expected this to be such a challenge? Let's position myself... I guess I'll wait and then move forward with them later. So that way I just eat the slow. Yeah. I'd rather be slowed than have haste all over my face. The luckiest grenadiers. Let's move forward now. Oh, they're still going to double move us, aren't they? Well, maybe not. No, this guy is. Can we somehow not lose all of our grenadiers? Thank you. So we have to do Forgetfulness. That much is clear. We have to wait as well, so we don't get hit by the haste. So that's good. I think I was just a bit greedy, to be honest. Yeah, this should work. Because then I move the sentinel automatons forward. No, they're still going to get a move. Actually, you know what? I'll take it. Losing a few automatons, but we now finally get the Armor of Wonder. I wonder why that took so many attempts. Useful though, we do need the stats. It's probably time to start taking on black dragons as well. At least we're making progress, eh? Speaking of progress, you can head back to town, stay garrisoned within, generating additional gunslingers because of the head of Legion. 6 gunslingers a week. That is many gunslingers. Excellent. Bertram can get in position for some next week's recruitment. And, that's that. Let's end turn. Yep, the enemy is unleashed. We shall see what the nature of this enemy. She has enemies. Bess here. But I think we can take her. It's going to be a rough first turn. It does depend a lot on her spellcasting. But it is time to handle Bess. It's nice also to be in a good position to do so. First we'll have a quick explore with our good friend Henrietta here. Hasn't found much of interest at this time. We could also attempt to have Boyd enter the Portal of Dreams. It's probably worth a save. Well, we found gold, more gems, a scroll of clone, potentially useful. And we're also here now with that blue one-way, which I believe does come out on the left somewhere. I want to say. I guess there's only one way to find out. We don't have the black tent. Oh, no, we do have the black tent, do we? Yes. So we can open this and crack open the Pandora's box. That's interesting. Well, let's get to it, shall we? We'll create, I guess, 2 1-stacks of halflings and attack Bess the Captain. Let's go, Capitan. Naturally, we lose immediately. So let's cast Forgetfulness. Oh, she's immune to Forgetfulness. That is a difficult problem. We're going to have to cast Mass Haste then to get across the battlefield in a single turn. There's much we need to kill here. Being immune to forgetfulness is a devious plan. I don't know if we can take this fight with this being the case. So we are blocking there at least. But there's so many sea dogs. Millions of sea dogs. And that's not considering just the regular units that are here. Five Sentinel Automatons killed by accuracy. That's going to be the end of the Sentinels, yep. Oh, she's got Clone as well. Well, they just didn't care about the range retaliation. The Gunslingers are murdered. The Ballista at least kills the clones off. Wyverns, of course, charge in. Zoom in, engineers. Repair these automatons. There we go. Then zoom out and torch the wyverns. Maybe we should cast Mass Bless or Mass Slayer. Mass Slow, perhaps. At least we can murder a huge number of Oceanids. But the Sea Dogs just... especially with morale and Chloe. It's like... this Bess character, she knows how to shoot guns. Oh, these people get morale too. She's got expert leadership and she knows how to use it. She's flexing her leadership muscles. Give her credit. This feels yet another character that we're gonna have to play carefully on. Because this isn't working. So we're going to need to run bravely away. Now we have the ability to go through here, so we can escape if things do indeed go incredibly terribly. This at least is a nice... oh, that's me hitting the start button. This is a nice watering place move. Bess will be distracted for some time while she's faffing about, so that will be useful. We'll also have Todd come over here and crack open this quest guard and grab the gunslingers. This will come in handy. As for Boyd, well, we didn't do this, did we? This time we get to see what's inside the Pandora's box. 9 green dragons. These could be turned into ghost dragons, eh? And now we're over here. A useful place to be. It's not inside this area, but it does mean we can at least pick up some of the primary stat bonuses, like the Learning Stone baby. Not that Boyd's going to hang around for a long time, but he is an expert fire magician as well. And we can hand over the Loins of Legion to the town. So, there's possibilities here. Perhaps an expert curse, for example. We could also combine the artifacts of Frederick and Boyd to have a more powerful main hero. Because Frederick's just relying on his intelligence to have his current spell points, which is obviously not enough. So, Boyd is going to have to visit this Warehouse of Sulphur, and then continue onward. We might as well have Tancred stay where he is for now. Troubling times. Oh, she's just seized the Dragon Utopia. There was a thing there, was there? I didn't see that. Now, yeah, it looks like she has done the Dragon Utopia. Hopefully that weakened her armies considerably. But she's got so much stuff that maybe it didn't. At least Frederick can get back to Burton. That is a good thing. We'll take the gunslingers and the bounty hunters. And hand them over to the legendary Frederick. Frederick shall then bravely run away. While we formulate a plan and build a magic guild level 4, which contains Fire Shield and Slayer. Oh joy! Who wants to bet that the level 5 spell is Magic Mirror? You know, just who wants to make that prediction? Because, I would not be surprised at all. A homestead here. There's a garrison. I don't know if we can clear that, but we've only got one tavern, so we can't really see what's inside of these garrisons. Okay, we're here. It's nice to be here. Questions include, like, what are we going to do about the horrible death that's approaching us? A concern held by all. One option I'm considering is that if we had several automaton stacks, we could then mass haste and just charge them all into the enemy. And then just try to shoot stuff from there, I guess. The other is we just try to defend Burton itself. Hire all the units and just go from there. Certainly an option. Let's see how we go, shall we? It's week of the Weasel. It's week of recruiting 8 mechanics, more like. We can also go through the Dread Knights if we want to grab the Black Shard of the Dead Knight. Yeah. I think I've always said that as Black Shard of the Death Knight. It's the Dead Knight. So, there you go. Two gunslingers. Let's see if we can make things happen as far as getting everyone reinforced. Probably not so with everything that Boyd has on him. These units are just going to have to take a little bit longer to reach Burton. Speaking of Burton, more automatons. More gunslingers. Excellent. More halflings. Might as well just keep moving things along. We'll take the sawmill, take the wood elves. Plenty of stuff. Grab the warehouse of ore, the gold and gems. Looks like there's a garrison and a quest guard, so they may be boxed in at this time, making it, you know, whatever behind here is not going to be a problem for the time being, at least. Let's upgrade everything. Might as well keep recruiting. So we've certainly swelled the units in our army, but there are many problems remaining. Speaking of, let's grab this helmet. I suppose the others aren't too important right now. That way we just continue boosting Frederick's mana. If he defends the town, there's always the mana generator as well. Might come in handy. Let's end turn. Bess is certainly making her way towards us in a quick fashion. Tanker could go back to his position of the warehouse of wood. We'll just keep Ewan over here for now. Todd. It's like, I don't want to lose him, but it's sort of inevitable. He can just keep running around, I suppose. The headless chook strategy. I don't think that I should be passing over any additional units at this time. I don't think it actually would help. We could certainly hand over some more resource production. That seems totally reasonable. Extra point of attack skill, not going to say no. Let's see what Henrietta thinks of all this. The swamp, of course, will slow us down. We've quite a menagerie of troops, but it's all coming together. Not the best is, and we're still making money from Cold Rain. I mean, I could even recruit the troops. Not that it's the biggest deal. I mean, yeah, if Bess just wants to faff around for another week, it's fine by me. But we do just need to know what we're doing, have a plan. What is Mage Guild level 5? It is Magic Mirror! Oh, what a joy! What a pleasure to have this spell in the spellbook. Oh yes. Totally called it and saw it coming a mile away. Oh joy, Magic Mirror. Still have the problem of what we're going to do to actually, like, not die horribly, but we're working on it. Meanwhile, Henrietta continues to explore. What's over here? Lots of monolith exits. Interesting. There's also, Malathi, I guess? Malathi? Guarding Rotunda here. Could be an interesting target. The Pirate Fortress. Let's go see what's down here while we've got Todd just running around. I don't really want Frederick to move away from Burton. We do need to protect it. What's Boyd gonna do in the meantime? This seems a bit much about spells. I suppose he can actually visit Burton and gain spells. That makes sense. Yeah, have those spells. That helps a bit, doesn't it? He was lacking some key options. Still is, but it's not as egregious. What's Henrietta discovered, I think, is the interesting question. Alchemist's lab. There's the well here as a nest. Might be worth grabbing. A quest guard. Interesting. We are sort of waiting for Bess to get her act together. I suppose Boyd could investigate this area. Or deal with these wolf raiders. Get some skeletons. But I think we can head south. Do a little bit of sailing. My poor catacombs. Finally stolen. Ah, okay, we need to kill these grand elves to get out from the top or the bottom. Fair enough. Might as well grab these stormbirds. That's not going to make our morale any worse. The Glyph of Gallantry is a good pickup, though. That we will take. Let's open up the most expensive King's Road tax in the universe and continue. Yazril has been dealt with, so we can press on into here. Mercenaries in the service of Dargent stopped at the smuggler's camp on this bay shore. The pirates are eager to join your army if you pay them 16 mercury, 16 crystals, and 1500 gold. Seems a bit expensive, frankly. Throng of sea dogs guarding a purse of gold. Throng of grand elves guarding a cannon yard. So I guess that's the end of this exploration. Still interesting. There might yet be a purpose to this. Alright, Bess. She's not far off now. She may yet make her move towards Burton. The enemy is certainly within range. Let's purchase the artifact merchants. I do like artifact merchants, I think they're fun. We could, for example, purchase some, like, Scales of the Greater Basilisk. It also lets us sell useless artifacts too, which can have its purposes. Hideous Mask is not a bad idea. Well, actually, it's probably a battle where the Spirit of Oppression actually makes sense, because we just negate that positive leadership. It is becoming a problem. The Runes of Imminency wouldn't hurt. We could also swap in the Seal of Sunset here. Could take a shield. Not that it's cheap, but we shall see. I think we'll call it an episode right there. When we come back next time, we'll have to deal with Bess. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time, right here at KonfluxGames.